flamboyant
Yeah.
blouses. Like, but the thing was, Harry Styles. The fact is that this dude just wants to dress up. There was a picture actually of a middle-aged 40-year-old balding white man who wears skirts and heels to work, and he looks fucking amazing. But in my mind, but he's perfect. He's straight. He has 3 kids and a wife. But I think that's like 3 episodes, so perfect.
Yeah, I think so too. That could be cut up in like 3 different segments. That's pretty detailed. So people go get in their feelings, but I'm okay with it. We just got to make sure.
I thought I went too far with that one. I was like, you got the daddy issues, you're not about to punish.
No, it needed to be said, and I think the people watching you, we don't care as long as people engage us on the video. I honestly don't care. I think it needs to be said. We didn't call women out of their name. We just said, here's some requirements, some things for you to take into consideration. You do what you want, but like, I guess for the segments, I'm just thinking like making sure to name them. The clip something that's going
the first one I'll just do like a basic catch up because that was just us like, hey, welcome back to the channel. I'm feeling like that's me. Second one is definitely I want to kind of put it against each other. I want to be like, which dating app is the best during the pandemic? And I'll have like the 3 pictures and us just thinking like like Hinge, to Tinder and Bumble. Which dating app has been the best during the pandemic? And the third one is like what not to put on your
do's
dating
and
profile.
Do's
and don'ts of a dating profile.
Yeah.
What not to put on your dating.
I think these videos probably gonna get quite a few hits.
Yeah, I'm really excited to like put this one out. It'll be a good start of the new year too, because everyone's like just like resetting everything. I'm excited for this one, and the recording is still going. Thank God.
Yeah. So I mean, I think it's gonna be good because there's so many other things that I know we can talk about, and I mean, I know we talk about politics a lot because, again, we know that's kind of what one of the big things that motivates us.
That's what motivates us. But like, we also need to start digging out that Harry Styles video and Dave Chappelle video did really well.
Yeah, the Harry Styles thing, I definitely wish I could have got in on that, but at the same time, it's probably better that I didn't. Because I was gonna be called a Candace Owens or Ben Shapiro or something, which I'm fine with, but ultimately what I really would have said probably is like, who freaking cares?
That was my feeling on it.
I was like,
I didn't know he was a military dude.
Harry Styles is in the military.
He went to the military, the British military.
Good for him. Well, good for him. I mean, I think the thing is he's famous. He's doing his thing. I mean, nobody gave Prince that much crap when Prince was.
And I made a reference to that in the video. I said, Google 60s, 70s disco fashion, and these guys were out here with chest out, deep V's going to the navel. I was like, y'all mad at Harry? This was your grandpa.
That was Jimi Hendrix, who, again, I asked these same people, you're a Jimi Hendrix fan? I was like, yeah, I read his biography. And, one of the guys who wrote was one of the band members from The Experience. They said, fun fact about Jimmy, he had more male partners than he did female partners. They said he slept with over 400 people, at least. Mm. But he had more male partners than female partners. I was like, and then you see the clothes he wears, very, very,
flamboyant blouses. Yeah. Like, but the thing was, Harry Styles, the fact is that this dude just wants to dress up. There was a picture actually of a middle-aged 40-year-old balding white man who wears skirts and heels to work, and he looks fucking amazing. But in my mind, but he's perfect. He's straight. He has 3 kids and a wife. But from his basically one of his daughters like 5'11". So when he was teaching her how to walk the catwalk, he learned how to walk in heels with her. So like his motivates, it's the dad who wanted to be a son, but he get a daughter and he becomes a cheerleading coach. and he learns how to do the little hand press things and everything to help her train. Is that evolution of men. And I think men haven't been given the opportunity to evolve like women have. There's a reason why our suits are so fucking boring still. Women's dresses have evolved over time, but the men's dress is relegated to a very
But I like
conservative.
it. It's classic. It makes me.
Is
I
it
think
classic? But is there not room for improvement?
the only thing that I see that's better about menswear today is that again it's more form fitting.
Yeah,
I think we got
yeah.
away from it. And I think back 30s, 40s, 50s, even the 60s, you had a man had a nice tailor suit. Then we got into this big baggy, oversized bull crap. Late 70s, 80s, 90s, early 2000s. I think we finally, actually, I would say we're finally making it back around to men being able to actually have clothes that accentuate their physique. People talk about me all the time, man. Eric, why your pants so short? I was like, because I like flamboyant socks. I have a pretty decent sock collection. I like to show my socks. I get my pants cut a certain way, not because I need to pull my ankles up. It's because I want you to see my socks.
Mm.
I get stuff like if I have a suit blazer, I'm going to get it cut a certain way because my shoulders are very wide. I want to give that, I want to accentuate the illusion that I have a very wide, very broad shoulders and a very narrow waist. Like that shape of a man is missing. I mean, it's even missing from the women. We the hourglass figure used to be the ideal standard for women. And then somewhere in the late 70s, 80s, we got to the stick figure thing. And then just now, the last 10 years, we've been back to girls having booties. Even so much so we got non-black girls with the cheeks, boy. I mean, so and Hero's laughing. He's like, "Yeah, I know about that." No, but it's
Yo,
but it but it's everywhere now, and I think we're finally getting back to meeting in the middle where that really defined female physique and a really defined male physique are finally being it's okay. I felt like we were as a country so closed off sexually
mm,
that for a long time there you just look like a box of baking soda and everything you put on. Now it's back to I think we've gone on maybe a little bit too far is when it comes to being over sexualized, but girls wear damn
and
near
I
nothing.
don't know if it's always been like this or is it just because I'm becoming desensitized. But I just feel like, and I like even when I mentioned it in the early podcast, I just feel like yeah, it's just too much. Like I be on Instagram and I be
Yeah.
screening, and then like you get like the sponsored or the sponsored ad, and it's just
Yep.
a woman in like gym clothes,
Nothing.
and she's literally got her pussy lips like being
Right in the
yeah,
camera.
and I'm just
The
like
fabric's all up her butt
yeah,
crack. She's
I'm
got
just
on
like
this sports bra that's sheer and nipples poking out.
I'm
Like
like I
I
get
know
it.
exactly how you look without clothes. And I
I,
don't even know you.
it's
Like
and I have no gripe. My only gripe is just like yo, if okay, and maybe if that was my girl, I'd be concerned.
yeah.
But like, I also understand that that's how she's making her money. Like, if that's your
I
girl,
don't
and
have a
she's
problem. If that's how you get your paper,
yeah, if
baby,
that's how you.
get it.
But if you're not getting paper and you're doing this just for notoriety, problem.
Or for no, what it is they're doing it for likes and attention.
If you're getting
Girls,
paid for it, sure. But if you're
no.
not, if you're just out here with
But
with
how many women are literally just posting these things for double taps?
so like for and this is the thing I have to put in context. The women that I follow on like YouTube and all this stuff, right? Like on my women I follow on on my YouTube are not women who are doing this. So like like Rachel, Ayla, Joy, they don't do pictures like that.
But these are also professional women, business
So like I
women.
feel like these are then like women who are in that in between. Because if you take me back to UAPB days, oh, I could show you some pictures of some people. So I feel like it's probably just like a situational thing.
I don't think so because I've seen these same women. I got on Instagram. When did I officially get on Instagram? 2014, 2015. And I'm on my second profile. And whenever I'm on Instagram, dude, I'm fun fact about me for people who don't know, I am a huge bodybuilding fan. I follow a lot of bodybuilders. I have a gym in my house with steel weights. I lift weights. That's my thing. I've been doing it for the last like 3 years now. Um, I get pictures on healthy food, fitness addicts, bodybuilding of girls with back shots or girls with side ass shots or girls with low cut this or short dress that. And I'm just like, why is this here? And why would you put this on a hashtag bodybuilding? You put it hashtag bodybuilding, hashtag fitness, hashtag workout is because you were hashtag thirst trapping. And it's out of pocket. Like it's out of pocket. I said, dudes literally go online looking for something else and then see your picture.
Yeah.
And then your picture leads to somebody else's
It's a
profile.
rabbit
And it's
hole
just a profile. It's just a profile with a bunch of photos of
of women.
of
That's
women.
literally those profiles are irritating.
Annoying. They're so annoying because I'm like, this this isn't just this actual woman. 9 times out of 10, it's a collage of hundreds of pictures of a few women in different articles of clothing, if at all. So much so that on Instagram now you basically can be butt naked. I mean, you just got to put something sheer over the naughty bits, and they gonna let it ride. I mean, dude, this is out of hand for the type of guys that I feel like most of these women say that they want. But I'm also smart enough to know what a woman says she wants and what she actually tolerates are completely different most of the time. So,
and therein lies the question, like, you know, what what are you willing to tolerate? Because I know Instagram is a business model that works like Facebook. They're gonna just track your movements and send you and give you things that they think you want or are gonna help you buy. Like the fact that they moved the buttons around on Instagram to try and persuade you to buy things you're seeing now on Instagram. It's just further proof that their business model is trying to sell us something.
yep, that is the whole goal of Facebook and Instagram, is that you don't even have to be on the app for the app to track you. You don't have to be using it, scrolling, clicking. I says these apps are so specific, and I think people don't even realize how detailed these and smart these algorithms are. I mean, they can see what pictures you're hovering over, what you double tap,
what you
what you
double tap, what you
comment.
hover on.
Yeah, if you watch the video, it knows what kind of video of videos. So for me, because I'm always watching bodybuilding, workout stuff, fitness stuff, that's what I follow on Instagram. That's what I get shown. It's either a kitchen device, a workout device, a workout plan, some kind of fitness food, keto food, whatever. It's those kinds of things that pop up. I don't get any other adverts at all besides those. And it's the same 4 or 5. And they just keep putting them in my face every so many posts. And that's why I don't spend very much time on Instagram. And I dang sure don't hang out on Facebook. Facebook is only good for the marketplace, and that's it.
Facebook is where we get a lot of our traction. 23% of our views come from Facebook. So
it's because the majority of people that watch our channel are women, and mostly women are on Facebook. So that makes sense to me. But I think as we start pivoting on some other topics, we can definitely pick up some more guys on the viewership side.
But we don't. The thing is, we don't talk about enough like guy centric ass TV show like themes.
I mean, this is definitely one, but we definitely need to start tackling some of the more guy specific issues.
But guys who on YouTube are watching in order gaming, gaming. What was the
red pill? Red pill's big on YouTube.
red pill shit, and then the last one, which is sort of it's actually gaming, then like pop culture. So that's like the anime, Marvel, DC shit. then red pill, then what's the fourth one is escaping me right now.
It's got to be politics after that for dudes.
It's either politics or DIY.
DIY. I mean, we probably, out of all of those, we could probably go into the thing. I don't want to go into the red pill thing. Do I consider myself a red pill guy? Yes, but there's a lot of people doing it, and I don't see any like actual. There's a group of guys who each individually have their own page that come together once a week and talk about red pill stuff. But I think
I saw one of those episodes, and it's just, I feel like, I don't know if that's their real life thoughts, but it's like it's a little bit too far.
Some of it depends on where you go, because the manosphere is like, you've got your incels, then you go from your incels to your MGTOW, and on the extreme end of on the extreme end of the MGTOW, you have the black pill. The black pill guys are the ones who's like, I understand the character and nature of women, so much so that I refuse to have any unnecessary interactions with them. I won't have sex with them. I'm just going to live my life and do my thing and spend my money on myself. If I live in a country where prostitution is legal, then I'll pay for a prostitute. And some of these guys are sick, dude. They have these super sophisticated sex dolls, the ones that, are real life, and you can program them to say things, and you can get them custom built with the dimensions of the woman you want, and they are actually having sex with the sex doll.
Yeah. I'm not trying to get banned off.
That's out of pocket. I mean, I want a flesh and blood woman. Listen, I mean, I'm trying to get sexed back. I'm not trying to just, give that doll 2 or 3 minutes of vigorous work. And then
those people are, am I wrong in saying that those people are like $1,000 short of just going out and raping someone?
No, they're deathly afraid of the consequences of interacting with women, so they avoid it at all costs. Okay. I think they're way far on the other end of the spectrum. I think that they actually have some sick dissociative disorder going on that I understand the way
what they talk, what they think of their mothers.
Oh, dude, if you want to find that out, I can tell you, go look at Sandman, go look at Turd Flinging Monkey, go look at
I'm good.
No, Turd Flinging Monkey will wreck you. I mean, he's all the way at the end of the spectrum. And then you have guys like that I follow. Kevin Samuels, probably more in line with what you and I think. He's 51. He's very conservative, but he's more in line with what you and I think. I mean, you would watch his channel and probably be like, I ain't feeling it. I watch his channel because he's an older guy, uniform theory, a high-end lifestyle. He's very much a take care of yourself, be a freaking man, stand up, do your thing. But he also holds women's feet to the fire. You might actually enjoy some of his content. But he's on the end of the spectrum. You say you want to be married. These are the things you need to do to become a better man. These are things you need to be to do to become a better woman. Then you got guys in the middle who they're either not dating, or they are going out and dating and just learning game and how to get your woman to actually be a woman. And there's some guys in the middle, but for the most part, the guys in the middle, I think, are most balanced. A guy that you might actually find really interesting, if you're on a nerd tip, a guy named Rollo Tomasi. They call him the godfather of the red pill. He's in his early 50s. He is married, but he's written a book called The Rational Male. He's on his 3rd volume now, but it's very, very, very detailed, very, very much science, statistic driven, really kind of Darwinian based, just the evolution of males and females. He talks about hindbrain, lizard brain, what is innate in the nature of a male, what's innate in the nature of a female. It's a really wide spectrum, but if you and I were going to talk about anything, I would really like to talk about things that, like, this is where we were. This is how we got here. These are the things that we had to do to improve our life. These are the sacrifices we've had to make. Like, if you want to be a guy that's in a position to do something worthwhile, if you want to be a 6-figure guy, these are the kinds of things you're going to have to cut out. Can't look at Heero, who sits at home and draws and plays video games, because Heero works 24-hour call shift too. So this is his unwinding. You can't look at me streaming 10 hours of drawing my comic book, but not knowing that I've literally put in 60 hours this week. Yeah. So this is me winding down. I think like a lot of our struggles and how we got to the place that we are is some stuff that we could definitely talk about.
Yeah, because a lot of people definitely misconstrued like this. How are you able to do this? I'm like, because when on your free time, you rather go to brunch. And on my free time, I rather draw in front of my computer. Also, I want to talk about how this pandemic has changed us. Like the things, like how, remember, like I wasn't not in a similar situation, but like I was in Dallas doing something very similar, but me being at home was sort of a punishment for my lack of preparedness. Meanwhile, because of my experience in Dallas, this now is easy. And I almost hope that it continues because I don't like going to work and having to go to the meetings and have to deal with people. But when I hear some of the sob stories, people are telling me about like what's happening to them because of the pandemic, I feel a little guilty. Like, fuck. Like, one of the girls I'm talking to, she's a musician. Like classically trained in everything, performed at big time concerts and paid to travel to do that. And she can't do that. And the depression has set in with her. And it's sort of like, yo, the thing that I value the most is killing this person. But like, I'm pretty sure there's no way I would still have this job right now if I had to show up there every other day. Because they would just find something to say, something to do. But this whole experience has proven to us that, man, we don't need to be in the office every goddamn day.
Yep. But again, they're forcing us. Now we are back at work from home orders.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm just like, I was already only required to be there 3 days. But once we start doing surgeries consistently and I know the crew's okay, I'm going to be at freaking home a couple days a week working because I just don't want to be at the office. Like I get more done at home.
At 10 times done. Like I don't have to see the patient till I don't need nothing until just tell me OR time. Everything else is nonchalant. I'll show up there with the same instruments every single time. I'll show up an hour before OR time and get it set up.
So, dog, man. Well, I'm being summoned. I'm finna go do some lunch with the wife.
Nah, man, I appreciate it. Thanks for giving me this time, bro.
Yeah, man. We had to get something done. I needed to record something. So, I'm thinking about like, I know you're probably finna take a short sabbatical, but I definitely wanted to interview Jesse and Brock and my boy Caleb. Talk to them probably more about political stuff. Like probably do one section on something political and then just something on them personal, like their background, experience, and stuff like that. Just some cut ups just to put, because I've never interviewed anybody for the podcast.
No.
So I was just like, So I'm trying to fix everything up. So I still got more padding to put up, but. And I'm sleep deprived, shorty on my line, and we fuss and fight. Seems like every night. Don't care who's wrong or right. I hope the end is sight. Slow it down and we